All right, so here we are again doing the podcast on.
Turn me up some more. I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself. Well,
Turn me up in the booth.
in the booth, got you. How about this? How about this?
Am I loud enough?
Nah. I need you loud, like on that distorted XXX level. You heard?
Turn me up some more.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Just talk like that for the whole video.
Alright.
Anyway, we're here doing the podcast on Armed Girls or whatever the fuck the name is. BSM. That's the algorithm. I'm gonna make up for that shit.
Machiavellianism for you weebs.
All right, so basically, the season ended, all 12 episodes, and how you thought it was, basically, like your
Man,
overall opinion.
man, I first got into it. I was like, this look like it's kind of interesting, a little different dynamic to it. Oh, it got a little silliness to it, the titties occasionally here and there, splish splash, shit like that. And then near like episode 10 or 9, shit just went left. Now I know that's normal for shows that are only guaranteed one season, it looked like, because it looked like they rushed the hell of that ending. So it might not be a season 2 for that shit. But it looked like it got to episode 9, episode 10, and things just got serious. Let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the end. So if you want to watch this show and you actually want to end it and you're just hoping it's not one of them shows that goes 12 episodes and disappear for 5 years, yeah, you get your ending here. It's just gonna be bittersweet as fuck. Cause like you get there and it just goes left. At least like it left like a sour taste in my mouth with some parts of the ending. Cause they tried to tie up all the loose ends and it's just like
It felt mostly rush, basically.
right, like fake deep. Like it didn't walk me to all of a sudden all this deepness and now they got Gilgamesh in here cutting people's eyeballs open and shit. Like I wasn't expecting none of that. When did it get so deep? Where did these characters come from?
Yeah,
They
it escalated really quickly at episode 10 to 12. It just shot up to the sky.
like I ain't know y'all had Goku around the whole time. If y'all had Goku around chilling in the academy, why the hell would you send Krillin to fight first? You wouldn't do that shit. How did you feel
You
about
forgot
that?
it was Krillin and Boma, bro. That's what happened.
Yeah, basically they sending Krillin and Bulma to handle fucking Cell and Frieza out here, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh, Goku was around the whole time, and then how you gotta watch it, how they switched up the ending to clear up the misconception of it was so bougie. It was just so bougie that it left a bitter taste in my mouth. I was like, damn, y'all trying to make me really feel for something. And all of a sudden, skirt, what? Reverse. Like, and they just turn it around. Like, that shit was mad corny. You got to edit that out, my nigga. You got to edit that out.
Yeah, but basically, what like the last few episodes, it just escalated quickly. Like,
Ass.
like it really escalated too fast.
Ass. Shit just went from 0 to 100. That shit, it was like when X was diving in the crowd. I don't know if you saw that shit. XX Tentacion, nigga go dive in the crowd and then someone touch his chest. He get mad, wanna punch him in the face. Wait a minute, nigga, you diving in the crowd. How you mad that people touching you? Like, I'm not gonna lie though, the middle parts, it's not many girls I dislike in the show. I dislike the blonde girl. I dislike the little
Which you
little.
was right, because on our last podcast, I said she was a blonde, but she was. But so yeah,
I mean, Daredevil gotta be blonde to be Daredevil, nigga. Like, great value Daredevil over there, but her fight was cool and all, and they try to portray her as strong and all that. But then,
it was like
unless,
being strong with a 99-cent sword. Like what?
yeah, and then it's like, well, we already knew they all had fake swords from episode like 1.
Yeah,
But then it's like they portrayed her as the most dangerous, the most strong. They left you with a cliffhanger at the end of one episode, and then they kind of just erased all that and started focusing on Shorty over there. Yo, I need me a girl like that, and take a punch, give a punch. Shorty over there, that right there. She ain't bae. She ain't bae because I'ma have to be bae because she not gonna want to be bae. So I ain't trying to I ain't trying to catch the uppercuts from her because she is with this shit. She take what she want. Rest of the she said, let them bitches know that you moms from the beginning. Y'all never had a chance. And she's like, when was I yours? She was like, since I saw you, nigga.
Right.
That's it. That's it. But right here, girl over there, or she went from being the strong and the dangerous
Yeah,
to
the dangerous, the silent type to being
useless.
I want friendship. Like what?
And then she went from I want friendship and I'm strong to I ain't shit now. It's
So
like
I ain't
she
shit, but
literally
I'm gonna be your big homie. I'm gonna teach you things, but you're only like 12 years old. What?
she had the Yamcha effect. Cause remember how in Dragon Ball, nigga Yamcha, Tien, Krillin, them niggas was ghosts. We feared that Wolfang Fist. You feel me? I still love that. That's like my favorite shit in Dragon Ball Z. Shout outs to Vegeta, but that Wolfang Fist is elite, bro. Like, and then Dragon Ball Z come out, my son out here getting blown up by Cybermen. At least that nigga lasted all of Dragon Ball. This bitch didn't even last a full episode of being strong. Like, shout out to Green Hair Girl though. That's my favorite one out of all of them.
Green hair girl.
I fucks the Green Hair Girl. Even though her story was, it's a lot of fake deep stories all around
Yeah.
because they try to rush it. Because then all of a sudden she had a story which I'm not going to say for spoiler reasons. But all of a sudden they try to pack her story in the episode, which is something they should have been building up from the beginning. But they want to give background information to everybody in like one episode.
So you felt
Like,
as if the anime should have been longer than 12 episodes in a season, or
I,
just should space themselves out for a second season.
I felt it should have been longer, but in reality, they don't. You don't know if you're guaranteed a second season or if your show's gonna be 21, 24 episodes long or whatever. Everyone doesn't have that luxury. You're an etchy harem situation, so you don't know if you're gonna get a second season.
Especially on the last episode, like we got a wild card character we never heard of before.
We got two, just out of nowhere. They just want to start
I
telling us
mean, you
stuff
could
people
say
don't
two, but it felt more like one for the fact that you saw that person, but you didn't know who they was, but you saw them, but then you had this other character come in that you never saw before.
Right, that's the one calling all the shots.
Yeah.
But then you find out they're not the real one calling all the shots. But it's like we found all that out in 10 seconds. Like, why was it so rushed? But to me, it could have been a funding situation. Whatever. I wonder if the manga's better if they have a manga or a novel or whatever the fuck they are.
Crazy thing is that actually the research, the manga ends on around, I would say around 6 or episode 8, wherever he's like going against that in the bathroom, it
That
ends
fight
like right
was
there.
that fight was legendary shit right there. How do you fight a girl that's aware she's naked and that you're looking at her? She had the source. 'Cause I knew that next episode was gonna be some heat. But she said, "Oh, you can't fight me if you're looking at me naked in the bathhouse, right?" He was like, "Nah, nah, nah. I just need your stamp. I just need your stamp." She's like, "All right, come get it." And she jump started her cheeks. I was like, "What? What?" I was like, "What?" Normally, I don't like green hair girls, but she could bring her booger head ass over here.
But her booger head ass, fish looking
Deadass.
eye ass, like
Yeah, she can get it. She can
yeah,
get it.
her facial expressions until the last episode was just like you didn't know what she was gonna do.
But that's what you expect from her. That at least she has some character consistency. Even though they kind of rushed that little fake deep story or whatever, I feel overall it's a good watch. Just prepare for like episode 9, episode 10 that they're gonna wrap things up real fast. And if what you say is true, that their manga stops like at episode 6, it's clear that they don't have no real script or nothing to go off of. Cause they just wrap it up really fast. Things escalate really quickly. I said quickie,
Quickie.
quickly. Shit, I want quickie with a couple of them. Oh no,
They only 15 years old, bruh.
nigga, if she 15.
Let's not try to catch a case on YouTube, man.
You're gonna catch a case anyway. You can't avoid copyright strikes to save your life. But that's not the topic of this video. That is not the topic of this video. Overall, I say it's an okay watch. It's better than a lot of other stuff out. But just be prepared for the ending to not be super sweet. Like if you're here to watch it, if you're here for a show that like you're here for the end of the journey, like you're here for where things end up, this show is gonna greatly disappoint you. But if you're just someone that wants something to watch, just enjoy the ride, be a journeyman. It's not about where it ends, it's about watching it in the journey itself. This is the show for you.
So how
You
will
want
you feel like it stacks up against like the other anime that was released this summer or spring, whatever it's called,
which
whatever
one?
month it
'Cause
is?
the only other one I watched was Arrow Manga Sensei, and that shit's pulling on all my feels. All my feels. I didn't even think it was gonna be hitting my feels. Like this shit is pulling on all my feels. Nigga and Durag out here damn near crying watching Arrow Manga Sensei. Yeah, they got that serious for me because everybody gets shitted on, and that's my kind of show where everybody gets shitted on. But I haven't really been watching too much stuff this season. I've been busy with other things, but on this show, I feel it's a good watch just in general. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I felt like it was okay. It wasn't. It was rushed, but it was still just like a good watch. It's not something you would take serious, like star perform about. It was a okay show. It wasn't something too massive. Like
Just triggered
everybody gotta
everybody.
watch this shit.
Just triggered everybody that like actually started a forum for this shit.
Well,
But it's like I don't feel there's no character you're gonna get too attached to. And then when they try to give them a backstory, like the masked girl and was it Blondie or whatever, they got some decent stories. Like Masked Girl got her decent story in her little moment with Namura.
yeah,
She
because
got
they
her.
had at least like 2 episodes each for both of them before they went on to the last two. I felt
Yeah, they,
as if they gave them too much screen time for the other ones to get a decent backstory like they did.
yeah, they had their. They was clearly the main focus though, but I feel they was introduced in the story earlier, so it's only natural that
Yeah.
happened. But there's a lot of good moments in the story, a lot of funny, a lot of etchy moments even like when the sumo thing and they don't know how to tie what's it called, the moiwashi or whatever. I don't know. They don't know how to tie the little sumo diaper thingy.
Yeah.
And it's some funny moments, some sweet moments in it. That's what I'm saying. If you're there to enjoy the journey or the ride, it's a good show. But me, I was like, all right, he's gonna get them 5 stamps. Now what? And then when I see this is how things end up, I'm just like, it's really fake deep at the end. It's just like,
I
it
still
didn't
don't
carry.
understand why he got the stamps. I still don't understand. Because
Yeah,
if
they
things
just
didn't go out the way they were, he wouldn't have need the stamps. To be honest, like I guess he just got the stamps because the main protagonist, enjoys freedom. So that would make sense. But it felt like the reason at the end of the episode, at episode 12, what he used the stamps for was only given because of the last episode.
it's, it just erased everything they built pretty much. Oh, at least plot wise, like the whole purpose of the story just gets thrown out the window. That's why enjoy the ride, not the ending. But that's my final thoughts on it.
Uh,
That's, your, that's end take. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. That bitch was getting famous Dex. She was eating them hooks and she was giving them back. She was boom, boom, boom. Yo, she baby, she don't know it. She baby, she don't know it though. But
yeah, that last fight was crazy when they just started to throw out punches. They was like, fuck. They literally said, fuck their fighting styles. They just had a brawl, basically.
yeah, it was like gender equality out there. Everyone was catching the right hook. But that's my final thoughts on it. Okay, watch. I say it could be enjoyed. Nothing to be thought about too deeply. It's not going to be something you remember or call upon 3 years from now. But it's got some cool moments in there. So enjoy.
Yeah. So that's about wrap up the podcast for Armed Girls or whatever the fuck homeboy said over here.
You don't got a catchphrase on your way out?
Nah,
You
I
need
don't have a catchphrase.
You need a catchphrase, my nigga.
Like, what do you want me to say?
I don't know. What do you usually say? Apex Predator.
Apex Predator. Nah.